Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel Learning Pocket. So today we will be dealing with the backend of the project that I have given you the overview in the previous video. So let's get started and let me create a folder on my desktop. Let's name it as Mern crud, and in this I need two folders, one for front end and another for backend. So I'll be creating a folder named server for backend, and mostly currently we'll be dealing with the backend part. So I'll open VS Code in this folder which I have named server. Okay, and here we will first see hello world program in Node, how we can display hello world. Okay, and in this server I have to open my terminal. You can use Ctrl+Shift tilde, or you can open new terminal from here. Okay, so I have opened my new terminal, and here you have to first initialize npm. Okay, so you have to just write npm init, and it will ask some questions. You have to make it default, or you have to answer it. So I'll make it to the server, version, description, entry point, index.js, this command, git repository, keywords, and author, let's suppose my name, and then license is same, and I'll click yes. So my package.json is created. Here I have all my dependencies, and whatever I will install, whatever package I will install, it everything will get displayed here. Okay, after that I'll just create a file named index.js, as I have given the main directory for index.js. Okay, so I'll just create index.js, and also I'll need express, so I'll just install express npm I express. So what is this? Npm I means install, and express, it will automatically install express, and my package and in my package.json I'll get dependencies of express. Okay, so let it be finished. And to import express we have two methods. First is const express is equals to require express. One is this method, but I'll not going with this method. I'll going with the tradition. This is the older way. I'll go with the newer way, like this: import express from express. Okay, so I'll be going with this one. So for this I have to do some changes, as I have as express is installed, and let me show you in this dependencies I have express. Okay, so I have to just go to package.json, and after main I have to import type, and type is module, and now I can use this import. I have to use comma also, and now I can use import express from express. And after that I have to create an app, const app is equals to express, and then I need to give it a port. Const port is equal to, let's suppose, 5000, and then my app will listen to this port. Okay, so I'll write app.listen, and it needs two parameters. One is the port, and another is the callback function. So I'll give port and then callback function, and in callback function I'll console.log that backtick server is running on port, and as I have already used backtick, so I can use dollar and brackets to as a variable to insert port. Okay, and let's save it and run it. So I'll for running this file I'll use command node index.js. Okay, so it will run. Okay, some error, import express from express. Okay, I have to use this. Okay, or single T, and now I'll rerun it, node index.js. So it says that server is running on port 5000. Okay, so now let's check this server is running on 5000 or not. So let me go to the browser and I'll write localhost comma 5000, and it is saying cannot get, means my server is perfectly running and I'm not fetching any API, so it is saying that I cannot get, right? Okay, so now let's see how we can display hello world on this same port on localhost 5000, that is this one. Okay, so I'll use app.get and I'll use slash means empty link. Okay, so basically localhost, after that slash means empty, and then I'll use request and response, means in callback function I'll pass request and response, and simply I'll write res.send and I'll write hello world. Okay, and semicolon after that. And as I have made some changes in this file, so I have to rerun my server. Node.index.js server is running on port 5000, and as soon as I refresh it, I'll get hello world here, right? So one problem is this key: if I made any changes in this file, I have to rerun the server. So alternative for this is I have to install nodemon. Nodemon is what I'll show you in a minute. Let me first install nodemon, npm I nodemon, and I have to import it here. I have not to import here. I'll just use a script here. I'll use start and I'll write nodemon index.js. Okay, so as soon as this install, I'll show you the demo that how nodemon works. Nodemon basically it restarts the server on its own as soon as any changes in the file I'll made. Okay, so I have installed nodemon. I think I have not got any error. Let me check my server, and as soon as I hit I have not to write node index, and now I use simply npm start. This is the traditional way to start the server. Okay, and this is saying nodemon index.js, means my nodemon has started, and here it will start, it will restart the server on its own. Let me show you this. Let's suppose I'll write server is running on port 5000, suppose, and here it has started automatically and restarting due to changes and starting node index.js, right? So I'll just remove this and save it. It again restart. Now if I made any changes in this file, the server automatically gets started and I don't have to again start the server and reload the page. Okay, so this is the hello world in node. Now the next step is to connect our Mongo database, right? So you have to make your ID on mongodb.com, and after that I'll show you how to integrate MongoDB in your project. Okay, so just log in here with your account. I'll just pause the video and log in after that. So here you can see, after login into this mongodb.com, I'll have to add the organization name and project name, and after that you will get a dashboard like this, and then I have to select free version of it. And after selecting the free version, I have to create a cluster. So I'll go with the free version. You have to do nothing, just use the default one that is provided by the MongoDB. Choose your cloud provider. You can choose your cloud provider from Google Cloud, Azure, or AWS. I'm still selecting the AWS, and region as North Virginia. Cluster name वगैरह as same, and I'll just name my cluster to Mern crud. Sorry, I can Mern and crud, right? And after that I'll create cluster. Okay, so after creating the cluster, it takes some time for at most 3 to 4 minutes, and let's add some more things. Just go to database access, then I'll have to create a user named admin. Okay, so add new database user, and I'll use new user as admin and password as admin. Let's suppose I'm choosing both same. Okay, and just remember this admin and username and password, you will need this. Okay, when you have to connect your MongoDB through your node. So I'll just add this user, and the user is added now, and I'll have to go to network access, and then I have to add IP address. Okay, and then just I'll use allow access from anywhere, and just I'll confirm it. It will take some a bit time to get active, as it is showing right now inactive. Okay, it will take some time for active, and also my database needs some time to being created. It is saying that your cluster is being created, so I'll just pause the video, and after as it finished, I'll again resume it. Okay, as my cluster is creating, let's make one file for the connection in my server folder. Just I'll create one folder for let's suppose database, and I'll create a file named db.js, and here I'll import first express from express. Also I'll need one more package named mongoose to connect my MongoDB. So I'll just go to new terminal, and I'll simply install mongoose by npm I mongoose. Okay, and as soon as it install, it will get displayed in my package.json. Okay, so let me import mongoose also here. Import mongoose from mongoose. Okay, and I'll have to use one URL. Const URL is equals to, I'll simply leaving it empty. After that I'll use const connection. So I'll just create a function named connection, and connection. Let me just write it, and then I'll use try and catch, as I'm using MongoDB, so maybe some error may occur, so I'll have to handle error also. So I'll just error, and I'll console.log the error. So console.log, and I'll just error and comma error dot message. Okay, so in try I have to use this URL, const URL. In try I'll have to use this const URL, and let me check it is creating. It is created. So I'll just and also let me check my network access. Network access is active now, so I'll just go to database, and then I'll just click on connect, and then it will ask three options. I'll have to, if I have to connect with MongoDB, then I'll just click this, but I will click on connect your application, and then it will give me a link. So I'll just copy this link, and I'll close it, and I'll just place this in URL, and it will display my username here, admin, and password. So I have to write password here, so I'll just delete this, and I'll use password admin, and I have to write my database name here. So I'll just copy this mon crud, and I'll just paste it here, right? And after that I can use this one also, no issue. I can copy this one in my database name. Okay, I'll rewrite. After that mon crud, and I'll save it, and after that I'll use mongoose.connect. So mongoose.connect, and I'll pass my URL. Also I have to pass some more things, otherwise I'll get error. So I'll have to pass 4 variables, and use new URL parser to be true. Also use unified topology to be true. Also use find and modified to be false. I'll explain in a bit. And false, and then use create indices to be true. Okay, so by default Mongo gives me a feature to find and modify, but this is the older way. Right now we have Mongo have provided to find using find one, and using find function, and so this is the default way. So I'll have to just false it, so that I can use find method and find one method and much more. So I'll have to use these 4 variables, use new URL parser to be true, use unified topology to be true, and let me down this. Okay, after that use find and modify to be false and use create instances to be true. After that, as it get connected, so I'll have to just console that console.log that my database is connected. So database is connected successfully, right? So just I'll have to export this and I'll have to call this, right? So I'll just export by using export default and connection, and I'll just call import it here. So import connection from यहाँ पे we have to use db.js. Okay, so we have to use I'm calling importing connection from database folder, and the file name is db.js. so make sure that you don't forget to write the extension also. After that, I'll just call this function connection. Let me call it after this connection, and let's go to the server, and it is reloading, and after that it says that database is connected and server is running on port 5000. So we have successfully connected our database, and now we will see the further steps what we have to do now. Okay, so we will have to make now APIs, as I have connected my database successfully. So I'll make APIs. I'll have to create models, and then using Postman we will upload some data to the database. Okay, so if you find any problem, just ping me down and comment. You can comment your query. We will definitely resolve that. If you find this video to be helpful, just like the video, and if you haven't subscribed our channel, make sure to subscribe the channel and hit the bell notification to be on. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.